I'm too lazy to do that. So the next best thing is I boycott and I don't play sanctions events. And I'm fine with playing tournament practice. But first of all, I enjoy the meta in the tournament practice way more because there's less Eldrazi. So it's more fun to me. Um, I don't lose money against the Eldrazi because against an Eldrazi meta I probably not break even. And I get to, pretend that somehow I'm boycotting and making maybe a difference. But Magic Online is a huge piece of shit. There's so many bugs which just have shown up recently to me, like the first knowledge bug, the Gemstone Cavern bug are actually two bugs which are affecting Blue Tron right now, actually affecting main deck cards, and it's annoying and it's stupid. Um, and they don't deserve your money, basically. That's it. And the second thing is, not only is Magic Online a shithole, but also Modern is a shithole, and that is also directly their fault. Because one thing they could have done is emergency ban Eldrazi, and then I haven't played Modern for a month or so, or more, basically since the Pro Tour, because it's been a shithole, and I just started now again, like 3 days ago. And that's completely their fault, because first thing they could have done is they could have tested the Eldrazi, second thing they could have done is emergency ban. Basically, when they decided not to emergency ban, they said, we are okay with Modern being a complete shithole for 3 months. I have to catch up with chat, hang on. I don't get what Drinkard is trying to say. First for knowledge is bugged. First for knowledge is bugged. Gemstone Caverns is bugged. I don't think we want to play a threat here. Zoetic Cavern is bugged. There's probably more that I don't know of. I think we go for IF Ujin. Well, the thing is, I already bought the deck, Drinkard, and I can actually. I bought the deck. Okay. From first of all, I bought the deck from prize money I got from player run events. So I basically got the deck half off. I paid for half of it. Half of it I got from the player run events, which I grinded. But player run events, that's a special case. That's kind of like donation money, right? It's unfair to put that into the equation. But even so, I bought the deck for half of it what it's worth now, because the cards have become more expensive over time. I'm gonna leave this because I want to get in Ulemög. So I understand what you're trying to say, but it's not true in this way. So I bought the deck, let's say for 100 tickets, and if I decide to cash out, I can sell it for 200. So I did not only did I break even, I made some plus because the cards got more expensive. So I ended up after 2 years or 3 years, I ended up making plus, but also I think this is fine. We could remount, but I'd rather Ulamog Exiled. But also, I got to play Magic Online for 3 years in the tournament practice room, which was fun enough for me, and player run events. I think we play first knowledge. We have to discard the condescent. I guess for spatial. If he's smart. If he's smart, he can play Mindslaver, Snapcaster, Condescend, kill the Mindslaver. No, you can choose. First is first is draw 3 cards. You don't need to discard. If you well, I'm not gonna tell people on stream how to do it, but basically first is draw 3 cards. Tournament practice is a waste of time and money for you, maybe. I've spent hundreds of hours in tournament practice playing, and I enjoyed that. So it is the opposite of a waste of time. It is fun for me. Like that's like saying playing video games is a waste of time, or reading books is a waste of time, or I don't know, watching movies. Whatever you can come up with is a waste of time. It might be a waste of time to me. If I enjoy it, it's the opposite. I mean, what works for me doesn't necessarily work for you. But these are fun interactive games, and oftentimes the tournament practice metagame is actually more interesting, more fun than playing against Affinity and Infect and Eldrazi every single game. And I understand completely it's less competitive. And it takes away credibility. But, I mean, I never claimed that this deck is insanely good. So I don't need the credibility. What I need is the fun. Because if I didn't have any fun playing, then I would have quit a long time ago. And he gets a tech edge. He lucked so much. He lucked so fucking much. Drawing the Snapcaster and then the tech edge. Probably want to get my own tech edge. No, actually I want to get my Academy runes. I'm not sure. Maybe we should actually go for tower and just try to beat him on mana. If I'm scared that if I get a tech edge, that he just plays for Tron land again or Academy runes. If I play Academy runes, I don't have enough mana. He could just counter things all day. I should have done it in his upkeep, actually. Don't want him to draw a card. He should totally have attacked, I think. Of course he finds the Cameroons. I could remount my own spell. But I think I just let it happen. I'd rather hang on to my remount, I think. Oh no. Let's deny him that card. All he needs to do is get a mine and we're so fucked, so. Thing is, I assume he gets the expedition map, and then there's really nothing we can do. I don't think our Connaissance is really going to do much during his own turn because I just assume he's going to play expedition map. We kind of don't care about the Battle Skull. I would be okay with this going away, but we lose the remount draw and the scry. It's so awkward to play this. If Kozilek draws us a Ghost Quarter, we should win. If Kozilek doesn't draw us a Ghost Quarter or a 6-drop, we get Mindslaver locked. Plays O-Stone. Are you kidding me? So he cracks this, has a mine. Put Mindslaver on top, draw Mindslaver, crack. Shouldn't have enough mana. I think we have to play Kozilek into this. Help to draw a Ghost Quarter, basically. We have a couple good outs. Ulamog and Ghost Quarter are the big ones. And that should be GG, I think. No, I can't play a land. Okay, we still have a way. We need the Ghost Quarter. Absolutely, okay. I'm trying to decide what's more likely, that the Condescend is gonna matter. Yeah, I want to hang on to the Condescend. Let's see if he has a counter spell. Okay. Now he has less mana, and I just hope that the Condescend is gonna buy us enough time. So I was thinking that maybe I want to Condescend my own Fortnite to scry 2 and then repeal it if it had resolved, but we had to make the choice about the scry before opponent gets priority. So that's why I paused for a bit. This is a nice target for repeal. He didn't put the Mindslaver on top. Maybe I should play a threat, so I have a clock. But I think we're gonna need all the Condescend mana. I think we just have to buy time with Condescend, and the way we win is we find Ghost Quarter or we find Ulamog. And there's only 28 cards left, I mean. And we put some on the bottom with Anticipate, so some useless cards. So it's realistically it's less than 28. And we also scried to a bottom, right? He still didn't put Mindslaver on top. So the tough question here is, do you want to play should we have played Better Skull, basically? We can do this in response to him putting it on top. We're doing it, the latest we're doing it is the upkeep. But if we do it in response to him putting the Mindslaver on top, I mean afterwards, we can make him either shuffle or not get an island. I think I'll let the first resolve here. We save the Condescends. We could bait here, try to Condescend, but we have to tap so much, then we can't Condescend during his turn. Okay, he didn't. Now in his upkeep I have to do it, I think. Gets one Mindslaver turn. No, I don't have to. I can wait, right? Until he activates this. As long as he's not gonna activate, I don't have to use it. I don't know. I kind of want to Ghost Quarter. Spatial is nice. I could pay. But if I make him pay by 2, he cannot activate his Academy runes. Which would deny him a slaver. And we get the scry value. He doesn't. So I don't care about the Snapcaster anymore. You can have a Snapcaster, you can have a repeal of a Snapcaster. You can have a scry. Let's see if he plays 2 slavers. Assume he hasn't played a land yet. So let's assume he plays a Tron land. Six or 7, that's the question. I'm okay with him being able to pay. No, actually, well, we could just go all in. I think that's actually more value. Thing is, if he has a Condescend, I want him to pay enough for a Condescend so he can't immediately activate. But that doesn't change anything because I just get a Cameron's. Yeah, I have to go all in. Go for the 9. But he's gonna have a Remand or Condescend. I mean, if he doesn't, that would be insane. Of course, he has the Snap Curse, I forgot about that. But we should be fine. There's not much he can do during our turn. Actually, the best he... Well, let's see what happens. He had a tower too. Wow. Okay. But he gets the worst. He gets the worst turn ever. Can't do anything. Yeah, that's what I realized too. Condescending for like 6, he would probably pay and delay Mind Saver by 1 turn. But delaying what the Mind Saver by 1 turn is actually bad. We want him to Mind Saver right now because right now he cannot do anything. He cannot do anything. Literally, the only thing he can do is tab everything. He could put 2 expedition maps on top with Academy runes. I should not have started this game. As long as he doesn't play Eldrazi, we are fine. There's literally no way we can lose. At least none that I would be aware of. If he plays a normalist, like what I've seen so far, I don't think he can win anymore. Okay, that's one way. That's one thing I did not think about, okay. Cello's on 6. Sure. We have 2 repeals left in our deck. Yeah, whatever, he draws a card. I'm not gonna put the Mind Saver on top for obvious reasons. There's nothing else really that matters. Don't think I want to show him when I have another land. Don't want to play the Silent Arbiter, it slows my clock, and I don't want to equip because then I'm weaker to repeal on the Angel. No, the synergy between Minamo and Academy Runes mostly matters against Scavenging Ooze and other like Relic or stuff like that. Basically, sometimes you activate Academy Runes, your opponent has Fairy Macabre when if they are living end, or they have Scavenging Ooze, and then you untap your Academy Runes with the Scavenging Ooze on the stack, and you put Mindslaver on top again. It's very good against Surgical. It's very good against Scavenging Ooze. If they only have one green source, obviously, but that's often enough the case. Oboro is still probably better. They both have their like 1% or maybe 1 out of 1,000 games where it's gonna matter, but sometimes that is the difference between winning and losing. And it has been, I've had people, usually it's Junt, sitting across from me with Scavenging Ooze and 1 green mana open. And then it made the difference between having Mindslaver Lock and not having Mindslaver Lock. Or like 2 green mana open. And then you have to just wait for them to go for it. Well, we don't even need that. I don't know if we want to show him this now, since we're winning either way. And if he top decks something, we can still play this to blow him out. So I think keeping information to ourselves is a better thing here. Yeah, so now we have to play it, I guess. Let's see how he blocks here. Let's get him to 0 life or below 0 life first. Okay. Just gonna play it now to lock up the game. That's pretty good. But unless he has another chalice, we're gonna Mindslaver lock him now. Thank you for follow. He should have a repeal left. We can wait until he draws his repeal. Thing is, I probably don't want to attack now because, hang on, how many repeals do I have left? 2? Okay, I can attack. But it's faster if I, no, yeah, actually it's better this way. Okay. Okay, I don't need to Mindslaver anymore. He has nothing. We can actually just, oh, if I didn't attack, I could have, I'm stupid. If I didn't attack, we could have just, yeah, okay, that's what we're gonna do now. We can just trade angels and win. Forgot about that. But we wouldn't even need to Mindslaver him now because he doesn't draw cards anymore. We could just F6 until we draw an angel, until we draw a repeal, and then repeal his angel and win. Sorry guys, I know I'm not really paying attention to chat right now, but I'm behind on time. And this is game 1. I didn't get his message, but I assume it's just GG. I have to board really quick here. But thankfully I kinda know how I want to board already. Two more have to go. Angel is meh. Mindslaver engine, yeah, I like it, I like it. I like it. Repeal is meh as well. Submit, and I'm gonna be gone for. I was hoping he would sideboard a little bit longer. I should not have submitted actually. That was stupid. Well, I guess we have to play them. Why is it not working? I'm losing time? Dude, I pressed F6. If he casts the first here, that's fine. I like the first, I like the negate. Hmm. I guess I should play the tech edge. He's okay, he's screwed. He's screwed and he doesn't play anything. It's alright. It's actually pretty good because now we can take your best card and have a clock. I'm gonna lose on time if I don't win this game. So he's far off from having being able to use Mindslaver, but Mindslaver is his best win condition, and exiling it is so strong. Actually gonna play Camerons here as a land. I'm not gonna tap for Wonka Engine because that would obviously just run into Remount. You should have played Oblivion Stone before, bruh. This is something you would usually never do in the mirror, but I care about him getting Tron. Mm. Well, if I draw another Remount or Condescend, it's good. Oh, he has a negate. Okay, sure. Well, the thing is, we have to win fast. We could actually get Ghost Quarter here. That's probably the best choice. Mm. I'm doing it now so he can't have anything. I mean, we only need 2 more attacks. He probably has to play Ostone now. I think I have to play Womka Engine now. He still has Snapcaster, Remand, Spreading, Seas of Livingstone in his hand. I don't want to tap out for another Womka Engine because he could have Livingstone here. I want to have a Squelch for that, although he has a Snapcaster and a Remand. If he goes for Livingstone, he's tapped out. The thing is, though, he's dead to the tokens. Mono blue aggro. Mono blue aggro, boys. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, I guess. Maybe a little bit lucky. That's the second Mindslaver. Does he have an answer though? Mindslaver does not help him. Does he have an answer? Snapcaster is his only answer. We take Snapcaster. I'm so much behind on time, I have to win this one. He has 8 mana. If he goes for Oblivion Stone, he dies. Yeah, okay, he's dead. Dead Areno. Cappuccino. Les Balanced Magic Card.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoy this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.